Hi and welcome to Whisky Shared. You're watching my review of Jim Beam Pre-Prohibition Rye. I'm Toby and you're watching Whisky Shared. In this episode I'll be reviewing Jim Beam Pre-Prohibition style rye whiskey. It's bottled at 40%. It says it's perfect for cocktails, but I bought this purely with the intention of drinking neat. I do like a rye whiskey. I like the spiciness that you get with a rye, but this particular one is unknown when it comes to the mash bill. So we don't know what percentage of rye is in the bottle. So it could be 51%, which is the minimum requirement. It could be 100%, but it doesn't say. If you do know, why not put a comment below and let me know what the mash bill is, but I couldn't actually find out online. It's made in Kentucky, obviously in new American white oak barrels, just like they make their bourbons. And yeah, I'd say it's still an entry-level whiskey. It's price-wise, it's on a par with the Jim Beam Double Oak, or maybe the Devil's Cut. It's not overly expensive. Should we find out what it tastes like? On to the whiskey. It's just got a standard screw cap, like most lower-end American whiskies, and it's most likely uncoloured, and you can see there it's got a decent golden hue to it. Let's find out what it's like on the nose. Right, so it's very sweet on the nose, almost artificial. Tastes like, smells like boiled sweets. There's a little bit of dustiness in there. I picked that up on the Jim Beam single barrel bourbon whiskey. If you want to check that out, I'll put a link up there. But almost get like aniseed, you know, like aniseed ball sweets. Yeah, it's sweet, but I don't pick up much more, so that sort of dominates that artificial sort of sweet aniseed. It's not strong aniseed though. Yeah. Let's try it on the palate. Okay, you can just about taste it's a rye. That rye character it's there, but it's not dominant. It's tastes very light to start with. It doesn't attack the tongue. Ryes often are quite spicy. On a sort of spicy scale, 1 or 2 out of 10. Might have something to do with the ABV, or it might just be the mash bill. Could well just be 51% rye with this. It's not overly sweet on the palate. Yeah, I can't even remember what else I picked up, but there's not much to this. Let me try it again. There's a little bit of that aniseed character, a little bit. It's not too artificial on the palate. It's definitely like a grain character in there. But on the second sip, it's lost some of that you know, that small amount of rye character it did have, those sort of sweet sugars that you get with bourbon, that's coming through. A little bit of cherry maybe, but not much more. I would say the finish is a little bit longer than a typical bourbon, so by having that rye in there, it's made it linger a little bit more. But if you like rye whiskey, and obviously this is a cheap bottle, so you might be tempted to pick it up, but if you like rye, I think you'd probably be a little bit disappointed with this. It lacks enough character to stand out. I think money-wise, something like Bullet 95 Rye is probably better bang for your buck. And if you were mixing with this in a cocktail, it'd probably get lost. You know, I think you need a much punchier rye for the character to come through in a cocktail. So yeah, I'll drink it. You know, it's not amazing, but yeah, I probably wouldn't buy it again. But don't let me put you off. If you're a Jim Beam fan, you know, it's probably worth a go. But if you're a rye fan, yeah, it's a bit too weak. So until next time, Stauncher. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, why not give it a like or a comment? And please consider subscribing for more videos like this.